one of the grossest vehicles I've ever laid eyes on. Okay, well, I feel like this video should have a viewer discretion is advised disclaimer on it because what you're going to see inside the Escalade is truly shocking. But to be honest, so is the exterior. After sitting abandoned for nearly 2 years on a gold mine, the paint is covered in a thick layer of dirt that's no doubt very embedded, and I can already tell that it's going to take some serious work to get it looking good, but that absolutely pales in comparison to the monumental disaster I found on the inside. The moment I opened the door, my jaw hit the floor, and I had to ask myself, how does this even happen? The carpets are literally stained black in some spots, there's chunks of goo stuck to them in others, and then there's a colossal amount of old moldy French fries, chicken nuggets, and other food in the back. But if that's not enough, some of the trim and cup holders are so nasty looking, I don't even want to know what I'm looking at. But just before you guys watch what might be the most miraculous transformation you've ever seen, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I post a new video like this every week, and if you've got the bell on, you'll never miss out on one. Okay, guys, well, there's really not much to say here except that I've got a monumental amount of work ahead of me to get this Escalade looking good again. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy the transformation. Okay, guys, well, no question, this is going to be one of the biggest details I've ever taken on. And as always, it's starting with the pre-wash rinse. And even though the paint might be looking okay now, when you guys see what I pulled off of it later, you won't believe it. And speaking of later in the video, the new owner of this Escalade was absolutely blown away by how good I got it looking. So be sure to stick around until the end of the video to catch that. Okay, working my way around with the pressure washer, and like I mentioned earlier, this Escalade was used on a gold mine, which in and of itself is crazy because this is definitely the exact opposite of what you'd expect to find being used as a work vehicle. But then you add in the fact that it was also used as a kid hauler because, let's face it, there's only one explanation for the mess in the back, and it's even more wild. It's like the tale of two vehicles, a work vehicle that was also abused by kids. But what makes this story even crazier is the vehicle had been abandoned on the mine, so it sat outside for a couple of years and was only recovered recently, where it was sold at an auction to the new owner. Starting on these wheels now, and you might have noticed that the Escalade is rocking wheels from a Chevy, which is a little odd, but I'll still tackle them the same way, and that's with some wheel and tire cleaner and a variety of brushes to agitate loose all the dirt and brake dust stuck to them, and then a quick blast with the pressure washer, and they're looking good again.
When you advertise with Google, search ads are just the beginning. Your ads appear across the Google network when users watch videos, as they shop, and browse the web. With Google Ads, you just get more. Maximize your return on ad spend as you increase brand awareness, generate new leads, boost app downloads, or drive online sales. Google Ads can help you meet your team's marketing goals. Visit ads.google.com to get started.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing, you could almost hardly hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them. It's your turn to test out local recordings today, now available on StreamYard.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump in here real quick and bring to your attention an issue that is very near and dear to Mike's heart, and that is men's hair loss. Now, a few months back, I noticed Mike was starting to lose a little bit of hair off the top of his head, so being the good brother that I am, I recommended he give Keeps a try. Now, if you haven't heard of Keeps before, they offer clinically proven and doctor-recommended treatments that will stop men's hair loss and improve hair growth, and best of all, it's delivered straight to your door, so you never have to go see a doctor or a pharmacist, which is perfect for a guy like Mike because he hates going to the doctor. Now, whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair that you do have, Keeps has you covered. With their network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists, they can support you in making your hair goals a reality. Just look at a few of these before and after pictures. It is truly remarkable what it can do. Keeps physicians will work with you to pick the right products and treatments for your specific condition or hair goals, and Keeps makes it super easy because with their subscription service, you'll get refill reminders so you'll never run low on the products you need to keep your hair looking its best. And with 2 out of 3 guys experiencing hair loss by the time they're 35, this really is a no-brainer. You don't have to watch your hair disappear because hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/detailgeek or click the link in the description. That's keeps.com/detailgeek. Okay, let's get back to work on the Escalade now. Okay, guys, well, it's the moment that I'm sure you've been waiting for and the one I've been dreading a bit, and that is to get to work on this interior. And as I've said before, whenever I'm faced with an interior that looks like this, where I know I'm likely to spend about 12 hours on, the best way to tackle this and maintain motivation throughout is with a step-by-step plan that starts with removing some of the garbage and junk out of the back so I can get the third row seats out, and then I'll quickly unbolt the rest of the seats and get them removed as well. And with all 6 of the seats removed, we can take a look at the absolute carnage that I'm facing here. And I'm right there with you guys. I really don't understand how this happens. And to be honest, I probably don't want to know. So with my dustpan in hand, I'll get to work gathering up all the larger pieces of old food and garbage.
I'm just getting started and I need to save money. Inkfile gave me the best service for the best price.
As a freelancer, the low startup cost is what convinced me I could actually do this.
My hobby started making me money, and Inkfile helped me turn it into an online business.
Inkfile formed my business for $0. Who else is going to offer you that?
Inkfile.com, where your business begins.
One of our goals is to make the transaction as easy as possible for our clients. DocuSign has been really at the forefront of that. We do a lot of big development properties. 1 out of 5 of our clients are first-time home buyers who we have to really shepherd through the process. And DocuSign has captured all of that. Smart capabilities on pre-placed fields, and then they're ready to be sent for signature. We've made it much easier for them. We plan on continuing to grow. And with DocuSign as our partner, it's really going to help us get there much faster.
Now, I've pulled some pretty nasty things out of vehicles before, but this center console insert here is downright unsettling. Not only is there a used tampon, everything else in it was coated in some sort of brown sticky goo, so the steamer should have fun with that later. Moving back to the second row, and if you've seen the videos I did on the black Escalade from a few years back, you'd likely guess that this one has really nice and plush carpet. And while you'd be right, it's definitely not looking so good right now, as the carpet in here is pretty well trashed. So a lot of the fibers are stuck together and matted down. But knowing that it does have a longer pile, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get it looking presentable again. But I have my doubts on it looking brand new, as when you abuse something as bad as this, You just can't expect to get it looking perfect again. Working my way around with the vacuum, and it's time for this week's members question, which comes from Ashley, and it's: when the studio is done, are you going to expand your business and hire another detailer? Mike is great and all, but he doesn't seem too dependable. So you're definitely right about Mike. He's pretty unreliable and rarely ever comes out to help me with a vehicle anymore. But as for the new studio, no, I won't be hiring anyone. While it's a nice idea to have extra help, there really aren't any areas where I'd need help with detailing or filming, so I will continue as a one-man operation. But as for the studio, this